from Nepal to Norway. Welcome, fellow fans of Clash of Clans from around the world. It is your host, Galadon, and I am super excited to bring you another episode of Clan Capital Mastery in Clash of Clans. Now, if you want the earliest and most accurate update information and to stay in touch with the new meta and whatever's going on in Clash, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You have notifications turned on, and of course, you can always help keep the channel alive by using the creator code Galadon. Now, yes, there are a lot of offers coming very soon. Think Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So before you make any purchase in the shop, please consider clicking on that little white C and typing in, well, my favorite code is Galadon. Just make sure you are using somebody's code. Now, okay, so to the thumbnail and the title of today's episode. I am a fraud. All right, so what I need to talk to you guys about is the fact that, okay, in the Clan Capital, I'm having a blast. I'll tell you right now, I'm having fun. You can see that I've been pretty successful in my raids using a simple attack strategy of the archers and the battle rams is killing it, and nobody in my clan can even touch me when it comes to the amount of Clan Capital gold I grab every single weekend. Now, that being said, I need to put a little asterisk. Okay, two asterisks. There are two asterisks next to my capital gold numbers. The first asterisk has to do simply with the number of accounts that I have in my own clan. Now, many of you know that I have over 32 accounts in Clash of Clans at this point. Many of them reside in use code Galadon. In fact, far more than just Galadon. Galadon 15.0, Galadon level 1, no cash Clash and Gold Pass Clash accounts. I also have Galadon Cap Point 1, Cap Point 2, Cap Point 3, Cap Point 4, and Galadon Cap Point 5. So it's true, I have 5 relatively useless accounts that I started with the specific intention to help out my other accounts by setting up or cherry-picking raids within the Clan Capital. And I gotta admit, I actually enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun just to see how I can bias the numbers and make it look like I'm an absolute pro when, in all honesty, I'm not. Now, that's only the first asterisk. The second asterisk is coming up in just a moment, and you don't want to miss that, because I will tell you who is the true king, the true god of Capital Gold and Clan Capital raiding. But before we get to that, well, I want to just kind of get through a couple more of these raids. You'll notice that that first raid I did today was over 6,000 Capital Gold. And again, it's not so much because of the fact that I'm great at attacking as it is I'm great at setting up. I'm great at trying to get it set so that when I roll in with an attack, and by the way, this attack right here, fast forwarding through it, was probably the worst one I had of the 6 this past weekend. But yes, setting it up, trying to get damage done to some of the major defenses, getting rid of the trash buildings, those little houses that are worth only a few capital gold each, and if possible, getting like 90% damage done to things like the district hall, the blast bow, the giant cannon, anything that gives a massive reward in capital gold. And then you roll in, you use the rage spells from the previous attack, which I always try to do, and you just absolutely destroy the numbers. Now, it has been fun, and like I said, I definitely am grabbing the most capital gold in my clan, but I have never claimed to be like the king, the god, the ultimate, the quote-unquote Itsu of Clan Capital attackers. Now, the funny thing is there is an Itsu of Clan Capital attackers out there, and his name is not Itsu. No, Itsu's good, and you know, he obviously is next level when it comes to anything Clash of Clans, but check this guy out right here on YouTube. I don't know what the name is, SENFGR. I don't know if that's Senator Finger or Senor Finger, but SENFGR, this guy, only 7,800 subscribers, 7,801 now, and he is absolutely insane. You guys have to check his attack strategies out. Now, I know it's not often that I shout out other YouTube content creators, but this guy, he needs his own creator code. You saw earlier, I don't know, those of you that were being observant saw me try to use his creator code. He doesn't have one yet. Let's get him one, right? let's get him some subs, get him over 10,000. Then I think he can apply to all sorts of cool stuff when he goes to creators.supercell.com, which I know he's going to do. And you guys got to check him out. Man, he's entertaining. I like his videos. I like his style. I like his voice. I'll be honest, he kind of reminds me of myself a little bit, but with like 900 IQ added to strategy in clan capital raids. Seriously, and he's gotten some really good views on a couple of his recent videos, so he's doing something right. So my advice, if you're watching Senor Finger, just keep going, man, keep grinding, and make sure that you go to creators.supercell.com and sign up and apply, because, man, he's going to have his own creator code before you know it. And then you guys, I still use code Galadon, but you can switch it off with his, which I'm sure will be SENFGR. Okay, anyway, back to my own raids, which, again, pale in comparison to what we saw over there. If you watch the clips, he had a raid where he grabbed over 7,000 capital gold. He had a weekend where he got over 42,000 capital gold. I know my voice gets really high when I talk about those numbers, but it's crazy. And of course, and here's the thing, and this is where I say I'm a fraud. He is doing it with more than just battle rams and archers, right? He's recognizing the weaknesses in these bases, what we talk about, but I don't actually employ often, the idea of closely analyzing a base, seeing where it might be vulnerable to a specific style attack, and then using said attack to absolutely annihilate. And I'm going to go ahead and give myself an excuse and say, hey, I have 30-something accounts. I don't have time to study all my clan capital raids. So you've got your choices here. See what I'm doing? I mean, that was 6,685 capital gold right there. And I am going to have a record weekend right here. So you can go in like Galadon, drop the rams, drop the archers, and annihilate bases, especially if you choose the right time to attack or you have another account that sets it up. Now, also, I will tell you this. SENFGR, what I still don't know how to pronounce his name exactly, but he also does set up his attacks. He does. But the advanced part that he does is he's using hog gliders, he's using the big ships, he's using all sorts of a variety of units to get the job done. And it's exciting to watch. So I have subscribed to him. I suggest you guys do as well. Let's get him over 10K. And he should obviously continue to specialize in clan capital, because it's fun to watch. It really is. I am glad they added the clan capital. I think it's a nice extra way to pick up fast and easy resources for almost everybody. And it's given me something different to do because, well, as you obviously know, we gemmed Town Hall 15 to max. If you missed that episode, well, what are you doing, right? You got to go check that one out. And to be honest, these videos, when I talk about the clan capital, they just don't do that well in viewership, but I keep making them because, like I said, I prefer to make videos that I enjoy and really can energetically speak to. And that's why I'm going to keep doing it, even if you guys don't watch. But wait a minute. No, you're watching. Yes, you're watching, and I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. And I know you're going to go check out SENFGR, and I promise somebody in the chat will tell me how to say his name correctly. But okay, so we didn't grab 42,069 capital gold, but I had my best capital gold weekend raiding ever. We grabbed 1,200 raid medals as a clan. But check this out. Galadon number 3, 28,701. Galadon number 2, 32,520. And Galadon number 1, my best capital raiding weekend ever, 35,175. Thank you, Galafam, for being true Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know you are the true hashtag Galafam, like I just said. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind to other people, animals, and the planet. And I will see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, don't tell them to use his code. Tell them to use code Peter $17.